Welcome back. We will now go to the brief Torma offering to the Dharma protectors. Page 1. In the Buddha, Dharma, and Supreme Assembly, I take refuge until attaining enlightenment. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness that is free from suffering. May they rest in equanimity that is free from attachment and aversion. Khenpo Chejong Songme Zo Nola Sojong Yibda Dan Gere Linjan Doro Jindan Tindaran Dunda Da Wan Benza Arga Mande Bebe Debe Alo Nende Nebe De Shabda Dorje Bogai Toma Danzan Yezan Yo Lama Toba Dorje Jala Zo Wala Menga Dambat Sangin Jibe Lama Na Yeje Raja Garanga Sozo Dezan Jodon Ba Zoan Deza Deje Zo Wa Yedan Zabja Namja Nimjir Lame Jede Ba Deje Dezan Jeze Mana Maya Jamada Degala Zo Javala Keroram Jazanyang Yada Janga Jaza Zoy Yara Jagaranga Ya Madanda Zoda Madana Zada Zo Dajan Jaza Dada Pango Zaga Zaronda Zadoga Yamana Dayana Zonga Zo Design Jaja Roma Muna Jada Rana Gajang Zandara Banda Jazamarzo Jajango Jada Karanga ya Barjana Dodaga Dora Doja Lobo Gaza Chada Deba Zaga
Turbande Gejaro Jagaranga Ya Borjazolan Jado Wa Namsa Bala Sobja Gidan Yomaranana Da Jebarian Dadaga Dabonga Domande Gejaro Jagaranga Dada Jibya Dabanzo Wa Gada Lodan Jabaza Najabala Jaga Kayan Jado Mande Gejaro Jagaranga Ya Nuzan Yala Beza
Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Glorious Vajra Guardian, Great Black One, Mahakala, and glorious Great Bhairava, Heruka, Cakrasamvara by nature. You are one within Dharmata. In essence, you are the same within exalted wisdom. In character, you are equal in unhindered activity. Hero who defeats all unfavorable circumstances, you are the foremost lord of all appearance and existence, gods and demons, fierce protector who is the great leader of activity oppressors. Invincible sovereign of radiant splendor, you protect awareness holding yogins as if they were your own children and assess the concentration of oath-bound practitioners. You are endowed with the radiance of peace, the splendor of increasing, the power of magnetizing activity, and are swift in activities of liberating savage foes and hindrances. Your mighty skill to protect the teachings is superb. Powerful Lord Dorje Drokselchen, great war god of yogins, please think of me. Abiding on the sacred ground of Vajraheruka's enlightened body, speech, and mind, I, a yogin, engage in practice to attain unsurpassed enlightenment. Act so as to conquer obstacles to the path of supreme bliss and the dread of the four Maras. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi escort that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain enlightenment, help me so I will not traverse perverted paths with my body, speech, and mind. Please cause my mind to turn toward freedom and enlightenment. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May gods, demons, and men be overpowered, and at all times and in every circumstance may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and the guardian of all beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities, unobstructedly and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with perverted views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Ma Hri, by the power of compassion and previous aspirations, Achi Choki Drolma, arise from the basic space of phenomena and look upon us with the expanse of exalted wisdom. Miraculously descend upon this activity mandala. Mother Achi, daughter of Nanam, powerful lady, Dharma Tara, wisdom Tara, Samaya Tara, magnetizing goddess, flesh-eating Karma Dakini, noble lady Tashi Seringma, Mio Labsangma, Tekar Drosangma, Tingi Shalsangma, and Chopendring Sangma, protectors of the lineage forefathers, protectors of frightening hermitages, protectors with Samaya who pledge to protect the teachings of the Kagyu lineage. Your effulgent wisdom never fades, your compassion never withholds, your blessings are close, and your power is unobstructed. All of you, bless us yogins and our retinue with your enlightened body. Bless us with your enlightened speech. Bless us with your enlightened mind. Bless us with your enlightened qualities. Bless us with your enlightened activities. Act so as to conquer adverse circumstances and the dread of the four Maras. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi escort that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain enlightenment, help me not to walk on perverted paths with body, speech, and mind, but cause my mind to turn toward freedom and enlightenment. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May gods, demons, and men be overpowered, and at all times and in every circumstance may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and the guardian of all beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities unobstructedly and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with perverted views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Jaya, Jaya, Siddhi, Siddhi, Pala, Pala.
Dorje, Naboje, Yendo, Yam Salaje, Saro, Don Donga, Dorje, Kando, Dona, Yazakajango, Jaya, Benjamana, Dagon, Teze, Yanga, Boja, Danja, Barjango, Bodan, Jazanga, Nabo, Donda, Shazam, Jazo, Mamo, Seva, Kandajan. Onyala zeza zinza blanda abse jodole zedangora take zera muna jandar dang ara meze jajena de zamla ngale ze norjoma kenja ya zadora Jiya lebra damjin tang la sang ba geni ge jeden ga ba den ba jonam la sedin da lo ya je jenza ade ga zo do yo de la de sa wa la do sang ga de be ye jen do ya nga na ren jen do ta ge za da be nye je Shama jo do me ra de me zo de me da za ren jen ga zo ko ga za wa za ga jo wa de za ga je be gen je be Tenzin dan je solan bora solan jodon bolon je toda ganga dan ze nyan za ja ga da so jo je be shara de ba da zon de la ngo dan zo ga da de zon ko dan ga za pa da nye be da ba za zan ja da ba da zon de ba ga ba pa che jin da ze ba ba do do che za da na che gen de ba ye den zong go che je ren jen je ye de den be za je ja ba chen go den se ga ja long jo na dan je zong ma se be jo be de le de ban zo sa je den zo go jo ba gen den de ja nam je dan se ba ren be nye ba da zo da ba do ko da lam jo je ba nye dan zo ge me la zo je ba la da me la yan zen de mo je ba da na ba da de nye ba da Taking a banana, Madarican, second job as on the Simba, the Larenjan Deva Conan, so Yela Nabaro, Tenzin, Sammy Deva, now young Baranzo, choose a chud up shooting. Tazaramajo said on Jevaranzo, Yala Take on John Gatan, Cesar Chola, Don Jibata Shokon Seva, Donna Santo again, Dabada, Dadan Tayas and Jadanja. Lami zoga zanjo doba la gaje baje mare yawa je mare ranja doba zo je ganje la de ma zanje de ba ngo do zo ran ze ba ya so mai bien na ba je na da ge zang do ma len do ba zo
We now return to the Cakrasamvara text, page 72 for the soak offering.
Tomba Ngala Ralian Kansan Soja Mada Nijong Sekdora Lome Duje Denda Gabala Soja Shanga Derza Ngamor Lome Dubu Baran De Yung Aran Yin Owa Hongzhe Gamaran Tenga Ye Dande Zame Derza Jam Soju.
From the state of emptiness arise Rum, Yum, and Come. They burn, scatter, and wash away the defilements, faults, and defects of the feast offerings. Above wind, fire, and a hearth of skulls is a kapala containing the feast substances, which are the 5 meats and 5 nectars in essence. As the wind stirs and the fire blazes, the substances become the nature of the 5 sense pleasures. Above the skull, white, red, and blue Om Ah Hung appear and transform the substances into an ocean of radiant and immaculate nectar.
Lama Yadang Kolo Babo Gado Damje Jamzola Deyong Ada Soja Juba Bar Namjana Nyamja Gongla Ngada.
To the root and lineage gurus, the Yidam Cakrasamvara, Viras, Dakinis, and the ocean of oath-bound ones, we present this feast offering endowed with the 5 desirable qualities. Please mend breaches of us yogis and grant accomplishments.
Deva Shere Zagda Samvara Dake Dharma Bola Sabara Varangana. Deva Chimbe Ya Ramjan Hingdra Kansan Juden Zo Chiga Banzo Kamla Deba Zan Doyong Gade Jizi Sanansa Tigi Ninjo Soja Jabanda Tusam Sanje Chabda Dorje Yase Delo Naro Dripjin Jan Kadat Pinchin Namja Dodanka Kanchin Dumcho Marme Dabo Ja Devye Pada Tawa Renaya Sava Jibe Borde Lama Dan Kajo Lama Namja Dodanka Deke Gunda Devyen Heraka Dorje Bamo Reyan Ragama Kolo Sanda Gosan Lamo Je Yedam Jude Yaya Dodan Kala Gordan Je Juje Dorma Seren Chinga Dan Kenjo Soma Namja Dodan Kan Chodan Domo Ngada Zarda So Dadang Semje Maring Nyamon Bai Shedan Shimen Dripsan Yesoda Shebar Domba Sumje Labza Na Pami Damlen Gawan Tolo Ya Edara Dodan Ganyan Yaban De Remi Chodo Lamcho Zemorese Gunga Yonzo Tsemi Sansan Jan Ronan Minjan Drobe Jojo.
Page 75. Hung, from the all-encompassing universal field, the unfabricated, unelaborated expanse of great bliss, emanate Samatabhadra offering clouds. These substances, composed of the most perfect elements of samsara and nirvana, bring forth the joy and bliss of the desirables. By offering this feast of outer, inner, secret, suchness, and so forth, fulfill the sacred bond with Vajradhara, the Lord who pervades the Buddhas of the 3 times, with his sons Talopa, Naropa, and the 8 Mahasiddhas, the great accomplished monks and scholars. Fulfill the sacred bond with the supreme siddhas of Tibet, the land of snow, Marpa, Milarepa, Gampopa, Bliss gone Pagmadrupa, Lord of sages Ratnashri, glorious root and lineage gurus, and all the Kagyu gurus. Fulfill this sacred bond with Heruka Cakrasamvara, the embodiment of all the Sagatas, Vajravarahi, and the 4 classes of Dakinis, the deities of the 3 wheels, the 8 gatekeeping goddesses, and the Yidams of the 4 classes of Tantra. Fulfill the sacred bond with the protector of the teachings, Mahakala and his retinue, Achichoki Droma, the 5 Saring sisters and Dharma protectors. Please bestow common and supreme accomplishments. I and all sentient beings openly confess the accumulated faults of the 3 obscurations, and especially the careless breaches of discipline of the 3 vows, committed knowingly and unknowingly with ignorant and afflicted minds. By the power of thus fulfilling sacred bonds and offering confession, may I attain the warmth of the 2 stages, and may I reach the summit of the excellent path. May the perfection of the 5 kayas and immeasurable bodhicitta become the cause of ripening and liberating beings.
Om Benza Heraga Sado Sama. Sado Samaya, Manabalaya, Benzara Sado Deno, Titana Memberwa, Zadagaya Memberwa, Zavajaya Member, Anarado Memberwa, Sawa Sada Member, Sawa Gama Sada, Sanjan Garo, Bangava, Sawa Dangada, Bezara Mame, Bezara Baba Ma Samaya Sado, Allahu. Om Benzara Sado Samaya, Manabalaya, Benzara Sado Denoba, Dendrandu Mem, Kadigaya Membarwa, Zubedaya Membarwa, Anarado Membarwa, Sawasida Membar, Sawa karma sadame sadan sheyam kuro aho banga sawa dadan gadam bezara mame bezara baba ma somaya sado oma karo moga sarva dharmana adadabana dado oma Sowa Oma Inga Ramoga Sarva Dharmana Dadabana Dodo Oma Ahonga Paiso Oma Inga Ramoga Sarva Dharmana Dadabana Dodo Oma Ezo On Sarva Kaka Kaya Gai Zi Dang Ba Ling Da Bak Cha Be So Yango.
We now go to a rainfall of benefit and happiness, page 63, summoning good fortune for Zambala.
Okay.
Long life, regard me kind-heartedly in Potala, pure land of perfect compassion. Even 5 poisons names don't exist. Chenrezig, hold me with love. Grant me the supreme city in lotus light, pure land of Vidyadhara's deathless life. Even misery's names are gone. Lotus born, grant your blessing. Sky-faring rainbow body in manifest joy, land of perfect bliss. Even the names for confused hate don't exist. Vajrasattva grant blessings, mirror like wisdom city in glory endowed, land of perfect splendor. Even names for confused pride don't exist. Ratnasambhava bestow equanimity, wisdom in day watch and pure land of great happiness. Even names for confused desire are gone. Amitabha bless and grant discerning wisdom city in fulfilled activity, land of perfect Buddha deeds. There's no words for jealousy. Amoga city bestow all accomplishing wisdom in the augment dharma sphere, endowed with 5 perfections. Ignorance does not exist. Virachana grant dharma, that to wisdom city grant vital essences of the 5 great mothers and long life in emanated Uddiyana. So Gyal dwells with Dakinis, grant bliss, emptiness, endless mastery, fortune of profound mantra, guru who's a phenomena, where a lineage yidams dwell. Grant awakening in one life, fortune of Mahamudra, in the sphere of self-display. Dwell yidams of peace and wrath, grant supreme and common powers, city fulfilling all aims. In 24 sacred sites gather infinite guide answers, grant ripening liberating powers, fortune of secret mantra in Dharmakaya's expanse, dwell the lineage lords and kin. Acts increase, 2 stages mantra deity, in all taming Tulku sphere, dwell Mahakala and court, grant subjugating city, fortune of enlightened acts, Hungry in Vaishravana's abode, dwells the wealth god Zambala, who acts kindly for all beings, master of life, merit, well, food and fortune with your court. Don't waver from your heart pledge, think of us compassionately, bring here a long life fortune, bring here fortune of cattle, fortune of swift horses, and wealth of wish-granting livestock, the fortune of fertile sheep, and of herd animals, fortune of goats and those best cattle, wealth of wish-granting cows, bulls, mules to carry heavy loads, all this good fortune bring here, fortune of fine lovely silk, highly priced gold and silver, fertile soil and the 6 grains, precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of every kind, bring them here as good fortune, Brahma's fortune from above, God's ghost spirits wealth midway, Nagas wishing gem below, holy worlds, gods and humans wealth, bring them here as good fortune, the Bagbo's body fortune, Zamboling's holy dharma, Balan shows fortunate wealth, Raman Yen's longevity, beings life, strength and merit, of all lands grant their fortune, Indian kings religious might, Chinese kings all reaching, Persian kings fortune and wealth, the army of King Gesar, the courage of Ukarhor, has good fortune bring them here, fortune of the endless sky, fortune of the stable grounds, perfect wealth, food and clothing, radiant splendor, riches, strength, armor, weapons, miracle powers, monks who uphold the scriptures, fortune of brave and strong boys, beautiful and virtuous girls, pure offspring, please all of these, bring them here as good fortune, like sun and moon's eastern rise, eastern long life fortune come, like the swirling southern clouds, southern long life fortune come, like enshrouding mist, western long life fortune please come here, like a river flows northern, long life fortune please come here, like rain falling from above, upper long life fortune come, like 6 grains ripening below, lower long life fortune come, fortune of melodious praise, come like turquoise dragons roar, fortune of heart students line, come like dazzling star garlands, priest and Vajradakini, bring life's fortune pacify disease, demons, hindrances, Jewel Dakini, bring resources, food and wealth, expand life, merit, riches. Western Lotus Dakini, summon power to tame all things, samsara and nirvana. Northern Action Dakini, bring the four enlightened acts, annihilate, hinders evil. Wealth gods with your retinue, bring here all the world's fortune, bring auspicious objects here, bring fortunate objects here, always remain at this place, and make these fortunes steadfast, potentize life substances, and at this place protect wealth, please remain firm, unchanging. Grant eternal life, city, grant endless treasure, city, grant wealth and merit, city, grant to cities, let them be accomplished spontaneously. Sarva city, alala. Om Ahong, three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I obtain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the long life deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I obtain the empowerment of the Dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is attained. May I obtain the empowerment of white Zambala Yabyom, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I obtain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I obtain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I obtain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I obtain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomena of samsara and nirvana. May I obtain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I obtain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I obtain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I obtain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I obtain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Om Hri. The Guru, who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind. This life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve, like clouds dissolving in the sky, or water pouring into water, without reference point, into the all-pervasive, open space of Ah. Within a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomena, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Samaya, seal, seal, seal. Hum Hri. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the 3 times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last, may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field great bliss, and reach the ground of no return.
Samaya, Mana Balaya, Benzara Sabu, Dinova, Dinando, Meva, Sudagaya, Meva, Sivijaya, Meva, Anarado, Sawa Sidem, Barinza, Sawa, Gama, Sudan, Sudan, Guru, Bangara, Sawa, Nadangana, Bazama, Bazama, Samaya, Sado, Dana, Dana, Lenjada, Korwa, Seda, Gone. Mezana was all Jonah like Bazana, so on the Santa de Benzaya, so jumped in the Jingaru, the Bonds and Vegas. Chujang Sungan and Jai, you own Benza Herga Sado, some Manabala and Benza.
Back to the Cakrasamvara text, page 80. The mundane beings return to their own abode. The wisdom beings dissolve into myself.
Lama Jezogdo Soha Marbo Tavan Zombo Ming so home Masara in La Tamjela Pe Ham Janga Namjan Sembo.
I appear as the transcendent conqueror. At my heart are a white Om Ha. At my head, yellow Namahi. At my crown, red Swaha Hu. At both shoulders, black Bao Sat He. At both eyes, crimson Hum Hum Ho. And at the limbs, green Pet Hum.
Sambana Sambana Hoi Oingana Dana Hoi Omangana Baya Dana Baya Hoi Oman Bangavana Bazarandaya Hoi La Dende Sanja Jamaga Lam Jore Jamdan Korjela Konso Bayan Samling Avanda Jodong Doba Dayo Ching Dorje Zimen Kandra Dejin Kolo Bao Dagaya Yirje Yorjong Jansa Zonan Jan Jodong Doba Dayo.
Page 82. Supreme Deity, illusory dance of union endowed with 7 aspects, Lord who pervades the 100 Buddha families and your retinue through the force of your inconceivable, perfect, abundant qualities, please bestow the auspiciousness to attain common and supreme accomplishments. Dharmadhatu, Vajra Queen, foremost Dakini and 4 Dakinis, powerful goddesses who rule the wheel of great bliss, and ocean-like assemblies of protectors who guard the 24 holy sites, please grant the auspiciousness to attain common and supreme accomplishment.
Song Konde Don je to some sada you begavand. Dadan kanyam droa mala ba jije jabo chondin yo.
By this virtue and by the power of whatever virtue is amassed in the 3 times in samsara and nirvana, may I and all beings without exception, limitless as the sky, accomplish the victorious King of delight.
Mada jula zalong tele na se jan yang ja ne ja nyam lai be dra san me ni da da ne ja sa da jo ga ng da do ba yo kar de ga wa se de bin ja be sa da ni la to wa ra ma ja ra na che ve se na do ba don ba zo ko lo nga ya ba wo da ga zo Dog dan jam zero more dollars on not on jibber and jan sad. Carjo da be hing da train jan jom de hair guy shan dong yo. Hing da sa wa nga je nye lan jo sen be nyam sa lam da den yet. In la dun den be song jo Dorje gum chon do ba yo da da ran dong chu ga zhom na jan ma jo ran do la se me hing ye ye. Zaga ni ja ting cho che de na Dorje se ba sa lan gu yo ge wan de ya nya da da ko lo do ba la zo de jan go wa je ja ma le ba de ya sa lan gu ba yo.
Page 86. Exalted Supreme Deity, victorious Cakrasamvara, if I practice you with one-pointed devotion, let your compassion neither wane nor be indifferent, but swiftly reveal your delightful sublime face. Through practicing the key points of settling in a state of controlling and binding the channels, winds, and drops of my impure illusory body, may it become free from obscurations, undefiled and clear, and may I attain supreme accomplishment within this very life. If, due to lack of fortune and diligence, I am not freed in this life, then at the time of death may the assembly of Viras and Dakinis of the 5 wheels, such as skull pieces and the rest, receive me with parasols, victory banners, a symphony of music, and various offering clouds, and then lead me to the pure field of Kichara. There may I behold the face of the victorious Heruka. In that field may I practice diligently the supremely swift path of secret mantra, and thereby cleanse the 2 obscurations and all karmic traces. May I accomplish the unified state of the supreme Vajra body endowed with 7 aspects. Although I may attain the Dharmakaya for my own sake in this way, out of immeasurable compassion for all mother beings, may my 2-form emanations show them the teachings of the supreme vehicle, and thus may I swiftly establish them in the state of the Vajra holder. By this virtue, may I swiftly accomplish the divine assembly of Cakrasamvara deities and establish all beings without exception in that state. We now go to the blue Drupon prayer book, page 52, the King of Noble Prayers, aspiring to the deeds of the excellent. Homage to the ever-youthful Manjushri. With purity of body, speech, and mind, I bow to all the heroic Buddhas of the past, present, and future, without exception, in every world in all the 10 directions. By the power of this aspiration of Samatavajra, I bow with as many bodies as there are atoms in the world to all those victorious Buddhas manifest in my mind, and I pay homage to all of them. I conceive the entire realm of truth to be completely filled with enlightened ones. On each atom, I imagine there to be as many Buddhas as atoms in the world, each Buddha surrounded by many bodhisattvas. I honor all these blissful lords, praising their perfections with all the sounds of various melodies, an ocean of endless praise. I offer to those heroic Buddhas the finest flowers, garlands, music, and ointments, excellent canopies, choice lamps, and the best incense. I offer as well to those victorious ones the finest array of all excellent things, the finest robes and fragrances, and heaps of sweet-smelling powders as high as Mount Meru. By the power of my faith in the deeds of Samattabhadra, I prostrate and present vast and unequaled offerings to each of the victorious Buddhas. I confess every type of wrong that I have done in thought, word, or deed while influenced by desire, anger, and ignorance. I rejoice in the meritorious deeds of all the Buddhas, as well as those performed by the Bodhisattvas, Pratyeka Buddhas, Arhats, those who are in the path of training, those who need no more training, and by all the sentient beings in the 10 directions. I entreat the enlightened protectors who have attained the detachment of Buddhahood and illuminate the worlds of the 10 directions to turn the peerless wheel of Dharma. With folded hands, I beseech those who intend to manifest the final nirvana to remain for as many aeons as there are atoms in all the worlds, for the benefit of happiness of all living beings. May whatever small amount of virtue I may have gained from prostrating, offering, confessing, rejoicing, and beseeching be dedicated to attainment of perfect enlightenment. May I worship the Buddhas of the past and those who now present in the worlds of the 10 directions. May those to come quickly fulfill their aspiration and reach Buddhahood by traversing the stages of enlightenment swiftly. May all the worlds of the 10 directions become extensively and completely pure. May it be filled with bodhisattvas and victorious Buddhas who proceed to the royal tree of enlightenment. May all living beings in the 10 directions always be happy and free of sickness. May they be endowed with favorable circumstances for achieving dharmic goals, and may their wishes be accomplished. May I remember my lives in all states of existence while in the training for enlightenment. In all my successive births and deaths, may I always embrace religious life. May I follow all the victorious Buddhas and perfect all the deeds of Samattabhadra, pure in the morality without defect. May my conduct always be flawless. May I teach the Dharma in every tongue, in whatever sounds are understood by living beings, in the languages of the gods, nagas, demons, spirits, and human beings. May I steadfastly apply myself to the 6 perfections. May I never disregard my intention to attain enlightenment and completely remove whatever faults may obscure my path. May I be free from karma, emotional afflictions, and the influence of demons. Like the lotus unsoiled by the mire, or like the sun and moon in a clear sky, so that I may proceed unhindered. Throughout all the lands and all the directions, may I relieve the suffering of the lower realms. May I be able to bring happiness and to provide benefit for all living beings. Fully accomplishing the activities of enlightenment, may I work in harmony with the needs of all beings. May I practice and demonstrate the deeds of Samattabhadra through all future aeons. May I always associate with those whose activities are similar to mine. May we act alike in thought, word, and deed, and may our aspirations be as one. May I always associate with spiritual friends who wish to help me and teach the deeds of Samattabhadra. May I never cause them pain or disappointment. May I always personally behold the victorious Buddhas, whose guardians surrounded by bodhisattvas, without tiring in all future aeons. May I always present them magnificent offerings. May I always uphold the Buddha's holy Dharma and illuminate the deeds of enlightenment. May I entrain in the practice of Samattabhadra in all future aeons. Through rebirth and all the states of existence, may I gather an endless store of merit and wisdom. May I become an inexhaustible treasure of all virtues of method, wisdom, concentration, and liberation. May I always behold as many pure lands as there are atoms present in each world, with inconceivable Buddhas sitting in the midst of their bodhisattvas and performing the activities of enlightenment. In this way, may I be able to see everyone, even on every mote of dust, countless Buddhas of the past, present, and future, limitless pure lands, and endless aeons. May I always heed the pure speech of the victorious Buddhas, which holds within each word the totality of the perfect Dharma and an ocean of languages precisely suited to the needs of each being. May I possess the perfect intelligence to heed the endless melody of speech when the victorious Buddhas of past, present, and future turn the wheels of Dharma. May I accomplish the Bodhisattva's practice of entering the past, present, and future in a fraction of a second. May I know in a single instant all that is encompassed in the duration of the 3 times. May I behold all the heroic Buddhas of the past, present, and future in a single instant. May I always perform their activities through the power of liberation from illusion. May I perceive upon a single atom the perfect design of the pure realms of the past, present, and future. Thus may I enter into the realms of the victorious Buddhas in all directions. When the illuminators of the worlds of the future realize the stages of Buddhahood, turn the wheel, and enter the profound peace of nirvana, may I always be in their presence. May I accomplish the perfect powers of enlightenment, the power of miraculous swiftness, the power of perfection of every spiritual path, the power of all virtuous qualities, the power of all pervasive loving kindness, the power of the merit of every virtue, the power of all transcendent wisdom, and the powers of perfect knowledge, method, and meditation. May the forces of karma be utterly purified, the power of passions utterly subdued, the power of demons utterly destroyed, and the power of deeds of Samattabhadra perfected. May I tirelessly perform the enlightened activities for an ocean of aeons, purifying an ocean of lands, liberating an ocean of beings, realizing an ocean of dharma, attaining an ocean of wisdom, perfecting an ocean of practice, accomplishing an ocean of aspirations, ceaselessly serving an ocean of Buddhas. May I completely fulfill all perfect aspirations to the enlightened activities of the victorious Buddhas of the three times by attaining enlightenment according to the deeds of Samattabhadra. The eldest son of the victorious Buddha is called Samattabhadra. I dedicate all these virtuous acts that my deeds may be like his. May my body, speech, mind, deeds, and environment always be pure. May I become equal to Samattabhadra in these excellent aspirations. May there be no limit to my activities. May there be no limit to my virtues. Through limitless perseverance, may I accomplish all miraculous deeds. The limit of living beings is like the limit of open space. May the limit of my aspirations be equal to the limit of their activities and passions. Whoever offers to the victorious Buddhas of the perfect joys of gods and men, and the infinite realms of the 10 directions adorned with jewels, for as many aeons as there are atoms in those realms, shall gain great merit. But whoever hears this greatest dedication prayer, and is inspired by faith to intensely desire supreme enlightenment, shall gain even higher and holier merit. Whoever recites the aspiration of Samattabhadra will never again endure hellish rebirth, will abandon all evil friends, and will soon behold Amitabha, the Buddha of boundless light. They will gain all benefits, live in happiness, attain precious human rebirth, and soon become like Samattabhadra himself. Even those in ignorance committed the 5 unredeemable sins will soon be completely purified by reciting this aspiration of Samattabhadra. They will achieve perfect wisdom, a radiant countenance, beautiful form, auspicious physical marks, and a noble birth. Profane and devilish beings will not trouble them, and they will be honored in the 3 realms. They will quickly reach the tree of enlightenment and reside there to benefit all beings. As enlightened Buddhas, they will turn the wheel of Dharma, taming the demonic hosts. Whoever preserves, teaches, or recites this aspiration of Samattabhadra shall ultimately attain perfect Buddhahood. May none despair of complete enlightenment. In whatever way valiant Manjushri and Samattabhadra know how to transfer merit, so do I dedicate all of my own virtues, that I might train to be like them. Since dedication is praised as supreme by the victorious Buddhas of the 3 times, I dedicate all these roots of virtues to accomplishing the deeds of Samattabhadra. At the moment of my death, may all my obscurations be removed, that I may behold Amitabha, the Buddha of boundless light, and go to Sukhavati, the pure land of perfect bliss. In that blissful land, may I completely fulfill all these aspirations and benefit all beings as long as the universe remains. Joyful there in that blessed assembly of the Buddha, may I be reborn like the holy ones from an exquisite lotus, and may the Buddha Amitabha himself foretell my own enlightenment. May I thereafter emanate endlessly through the power of perfect wisdom to accomplish countless benefits for living beings in all the 10 directions. Through whatever small virtues I have gathered by reciting this aspiration of Samattabhadra, may all the virtuous aspirations of living beings be accomplished in a single moment. Through the boundless merit gained by dedicating these aspirations of Samattabhadra, may the countless beings drowning in the torment of suffering reach the stage of Amitabha. May this greatest of dedication prayers benefit countless living beings. May reciting this ornament of Samattabhadra release all beings from the suffering of the lower realms.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all for joining us today. Thank you again to Drupon, Rinchen, Dorje, Rinpoche. Thank you to Khenpo Tenzin. Thank you to Lama Abao, and thank you to Bunima Lama. We hope you all are safe and sound and healthy wherever you are, and we will see you again tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. with Garchen Rinpoche.